welcome to our second WAVAW charity live stream. Yay!
Woo!
My name is Emily Matchette. My pronouns are she, her, and today I will be your game master as our regular GM Jack is away. I'm very, very excited. This one shot will be new with different characters in the podcast, so no need to worry if you are not fully caught up on the now completed Broker arc. Before we jump into it and everything, introductions are in order. C-Had, take it away.
Hello, my name is Chad Matchette. My pronouns are he, him, and super excited to be taking part in this again.
Woo! Woo woo! And tell us about your character.
Oh, we're doing character intros for
Yes!
Today, sorry about that. Today, I'll be playing... Emily, did you want to talk about the fact that we're all...
Yes. So this one shot will take place in a super summer camp, and all of the players are campers. So they're all between like 11 to 13 years old, kind of a thing. Yeah.
Awesome. So I am playing a 12-year-old boy named Oscar O'Doyle. I'm sorry. And he goes by the name Pop Rocks. Oscar is he's a very, very charismatic young lad. Very little on the stout side. And his best friend in the world is his pet rock, Melvin.
Do you want to introduce
Melvin.
everyone to Melvin?
Show us Melvin.
Oh, okay.
Introduce everyone to
Melvin's
Melvin.
my favorite already.
Melvin dies, we riot.
So he's talking about it. This is my best friend.
Melvin.
Doesn't say much, but he's with me all the time.
Amazing. I love him so much. We love Melvin. Amanda, you're next.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda Lourenço. My pronouns are she, her, and today I am playing Peggy Wick. She's a 13-year-old girl, and she gained her powers when she was cleaning her attic with her mom, and she found this book and some gems and a tarot card, and that's where her powers came from. She wears all black. And she wears a big hat because she doesn't like the sun. And you can always find her with a fanny pack where she keeps all her gems and a book because she loves to read.
It wouldn't be Legends
Yeah,
without
that's
some
her.
pouches.
8x10s specifically.
Do you have a fanny pack as well? We're 2 for 2 on fanny pack characters. Amazing.
Was this a
Okay.
requirement?
Too big to go in my pocket, so he's in my fanny pack. But I don't wear it on my fanny. I wear it in the
Oh my
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know.
So I see
Right.
Chad's taking the dirty jokes for this stream. Thank you.
Oh man.
Oh,
Keep
no.
it clean. Daniel, your turn.
Hi, my name is Daniel Cardoso. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Barney Snow, also known as Screech. That was just for you, Chad.
That was outstanding.
Character
And,
voices.
You.
Remarkably like a character voice. That was awesome.
Wow. And Barney, he's quite shy. He was born with superpowers because both of his parents are superheroes as well. But his dad is very much kind of like the superhero equivalent of a hockey dad. So he's like trying to push him into being a superhero, but I'm not really sure if I want to be a superhero, you know?
Aw.
That's Barney.
Nugget. And our very special guest today. Woo!
Hello, my name's Izza. I'm new here. Please be nice. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm going to be playing Ariel, otherwise known as Velocity, who is a very precocious and tomboyish 11-year-old who just, woke up one day able to control gravity, and then her parents found her sitting on the ceiling one time, and ever since then they weren't able to get her back down from the ceiling. So I think they were a bit sick of her, and that's why they sent her away to this summer camp.
I love it.
Amazing.
Oh.
Oh, that's so good. And of course, we want to speak a bit more about WAVAW. We are so very excited to be taking part in streaming for Survivors this year. So Amanda, take it away and tell us all about WAVAW.
Of course. So, WAVAW-Rape Crisis Centre provides free of charge gender-affirming support services to survivors of sexualized violence with shared experience of gender oppression, including cis and trans men and trans, non-binary, and two-spirit survivors. Support services include victim services, hospital, court, and police accompaniment, individual and group counseling. Gender-based violence is systemic, and their work goes beyond service provision to advocating for and enacting change within their society, our society, to create safer communities. Despite being BC's largest sexual assault center and managing a caseload of more than 300 survivors at any given time, the waitlist access free of charge counseling at WAVA is almost 2 years long. A donation of $35 funds 1 hour of crisis support on WAVA's toll-free 24-hour-a-day nationwide crisis and information line.
Yes.
Support. Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, so they're absolutely wonderful. And this whole weekend is filled with streams to support survivors. So if you want looking for something after this, go check out all of the Streaming for Survivors streams that are going on right now. And then for all of our donations as well, we've got some in-game effects that Daniel's going to talk about a bit.
Yes, so these are tiered donation levels. For $5, you'll get a live shout out from us. $10, stamina or hit point boost. And if you want to detail to who that goes to, have at her. $20.
Girls, they have.
Oh my God. Yeah,
What
they
do
can.
you mean?
They can take a lot.
Okay,
My
so
extremely hardy 11-year-old, leave her alone.
Let's keep in mind, these are like 11 and 12-year-olds who have absolutely insane hit points already.
Yeah.
Level 4.
Okay, so the girls both
Two.
took B tier stamina, so their hit points and their stamina is like super great.
Smart.
$20.
Work smart, not hard.
Hey. $20 will give out an extra 1d10 damage. $40, an automatic nat 20 to use whenever. And right now we already have a few donations in, so we'd really like to thank Drew, podcast favorite Ricky Donovan, the Drinking and Screaming podcast, My Beresford, and Pandora.
Yeah, current bonuses that we have right now is Amanda has an extra 10 HP and SP on top of what she already has from Drinking and Screaming podcast, and an auto crit from Ricky Donovan. I wonder who that could be, really. And an extra special thank you to my Uncle Andrew for an extra damage dice that he gave to me as the GM.
I'm scared already.
Yeah, and we also have a couple of milestones that are also very, very exciting. Take it away.
So we have two raffles in the show today. So every donation of $5 or more will get you an entry into these raffles. At $150, we'll be raffling off a PDF copy of the Cortex Prime Game Handbook, courtesy of D&D Beyond. Thank you so much.
Nice.
And at $200, we'll be raffling off a copy of Legends, the superhero role-playing game, when it's published later this year. So,
Woo.
yeah, and so I believe we've reached both those goals.
We have.
So
Nice.
get those donations in because those things are being raffled off.
Yeah. Very
Awesome.
exciting. And today I just want to note that as the GM, I'm using a combat tracker spreadsheet that I've made by modifying a D&D combat tracker made by @GusTheBard on TikTok. It's great content, so shout out and check out his content. And thank you to him for letting me use it and modifying it as I needed for Legends. Yes. I think that's everything. Are you ready to play?
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Shall we do it? All right. Melvin's excited. We're all excited for Melvin. All right. It is the beginning of summer at Camp Powers. Run by David and Frank Spencer, this camp for kids with special abilities has been running in New Olympus since the early 2000s, up in the hills area, nestled up in between Mount Thunder and Lightning Lake. Thank you, Chad Matchett, for the names of those things. In the lake, we see a camper with gills swimming alongside a canoe where a boy has just stretched out his arm to use as a paddle. Over at the archery range, we can see a couple of campers shooting with unnervingly perfect aim at cartoon targets created from nothing by a lounging counselor nearby. We can see at the ropes course a counselor with wings swoop down to save a camper that slipped, but he catches nothing as the camper teleports themselves to the finish line. It's Saturday, so we've got some free time before the first bonfire of the season this evening. And we zoom in on the field by the entrance of the camp where a group of campers are nearing the end of a game of super flag football. And the game is tied, and in the last quarter, next touchdown wins. Your team of 5 consists of all of you, plus everyone's best friend, Andrew, better known as the Super Cyclone. You're up against JJ, Bella, Evan, Carrie, and Sam. Throughout the game, we've seen Carrie fly up with the ball, avoiding the Super Cyclone's freezing rain. Early in the game, Oscar was so close to a touchdown, but didn't make it because Bella trapped him in a force field. Evan caught both Peggy and Ariel in a shadow pit, letting Sam stretch his arm right into the end zone. And just the last down, Barney was able to sneak up and snatch JJ's flag unseen. As you line up to face your opponents, currently on their third down of offense, we can see a flashback to just before the game of Danny, the counselor who's refereeing, and she goes, "All right, you all know the rules. You can use any and all of your powers, but we don't want to hurt each other. Try to think of new and inventive ways to get the ball down the field or slow down the opposing team if you're on defense. Any questions?"
No.
Cool.
No.
So for the watchers, I did send out the rules to these guys ahead of time. But just so you all know, so we are tied up in the last quarter. Next touchdown wins, and these guys are starting on defense. A tackle or flag rep will be a successful skill contest or an attack roll. Yes.
I'm sorry, we're on offense?
You guys are on defense right now.
Okay.
I think I should clarify because I didn't introduce this before, but Barney has, just so we're not throwing powers around willy-nilly without people knowing, but Barney has animal powers, which kind of provides buffs to a lot of stuff. He can turn invisible. Oh, and he can also fly. And sonic abilities.
Very nice.
Actually, I should jump in there as well because I don't think I mentioned my powers. Pop Rocks can, he can cover his entire body in a purpley amethyst type rock armor. He can teleport, and he has a unique power where he can roll himself into a ball and launch himself at opponents.
Very, very nice. All right, I think that's everyone. The girls actually did it. I'm rolling for initiative over here for all my players. So roll for initiative and let's get this game going.
Ooh, first roll. Let's do it. Oh,
Wow.
not as excited.
24.
24. Dang diggity dang.
Okay. Did you use your nat 20 off the bat?
I rolled a 19.
I got it.
Please hold. You said 18 for Pop Rocks? Wow, you guys rolled really, really well. Peggy.
I got an 8.
You know, we can't win them all. Screech.
She doesn't
16.
want to.
16. Amazing.
Peggy doesn't want to play. She just wants to read her book.
Spectacular. All right. So, let's do this. Oh no. No. Why aren't you working?
Did you fumble the ball off the top?
I think I did. There we go. All right. So, the ball. We'll have JJ snaps the ball to Carrie, who immediately flies up in the air, and first off is a Velocity. Ariel.
Ari, okay. So yeah, Velocity just kind of screws up her face, like, and she just like makes a beeline for her and just starts like running underneath where she's flying, and then she uses her gravity slam power to just bring her back down to the ground.
Oh man. All right, roll an attack roll for me. That is Carrie's defense. Oh.
Me trying to remember what I add to attack rolls.
Your accuracy.
Accuracy, thank you. Well, that was a natural 20.
Oh,
Iconic.
Wow, this game's going to be
Damn.
real short. All right.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. So Carrie, she was flying only about 10 feet up in the air. She comes slamming back down into the ground. Oh, man. All right. Cool. Amazing. Pop Rocks.
He then starts laughing.
Fair.
How close are we to the end zone?
You guys are all at the 100. I know it's supposed to be yards, but I'm just doing straight feet. It's 300 feet end zone to end zone. So you guys are 100 feet away from the end zone right now.
We're 100 feet away from the end zone?
Yeah.
Okay, she just slammed into the ground?
Yeah.
Can I grab the ball?
Mm-hmm.
Not the flag.
Not the ball. Okay.
Grab the ball and then just teleport into the end zone.
We're 100 feet away from their end zone.
No, I can teleport 105 feet.
You want to go the other way, though.
Oh, how far are we?
Like, they're on offense. We're 100 feet away from where they're trying to go. You're 200 feet away from where you guys want to go. There you go.
I mean, you could teleport halfway down the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports.
Well, you said their end zone, so I was assuming it was there, so that's okay.
Sports.
Okay, so did you rip her flag off when she slammed down to the ground, or you just?
Am I supposed to? Oh, I'm English, so please.
So flag football instead of tackling them, you
Yeah.
gravity slammed them into the ground and then pulled her flag off.
Yeah, she would have.
Okay, so
yeah, she would have run over and taken the flag.
You
afterwards,
can-
or I guess like removed it with gravity.
Yeah.
Powers or something.
So you can use a power, and then you can either do a agility or strength contest to try to get the flag away
Me?
from her. Yes,
Okay.
and she's gonna roll a speed contest against that.
Oh my god, this dice is just doing so well for me today.
Amazing.
Is that agility or strength? Agility's higher.
I think you beat her.
Yeah, I rolled an 18. My agility's 14.
You beat her. You beat her. She rolled a 23. Yeah, so you grab the flag
Nah.
off, and that is the end of that down. Good job, guys. That was so fast. Amazing.
Amazing.
That was spectacular. All right. Good job, guys. So we're still where we are because we didn't move at all. So we're still at the 100 feet. You guys are 200 feet away from where you guys want to go. All right. Yeah.
Are we Canadian or American rules? 3 downs or 4 downs?
We're going dummy down football. Next touchdown wins. 3 downs.
Perfect.
3 downs.
That's a level above where.
Well, no, because it would mean that it's either their turn again.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. You guys are all playing preteens, so it has to be simple enough that I also understand it. Yes?
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
My
all right.
brain is like, what are sports?
What
I
are
don't know.
sports? Okay. So if you guys can re-roll initiative if you would like.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna
fine.
stay where I am.
That's better.
I got a 10.
I mean, that's better than last time.
That's
Better
true.
than last time. Just
Wait.
increasing by 2 each time.
And I'm gonna re-roll for a couple of mine. That was not much better. Went from a 2 to a 5. Cool. All right. Who is up first? Velocity, you're up first again with that 24.
She's out for blood.
Out of all of you, who would be like the quarterback?
Velocity.
I feel like it would be velocity.
Literally, the name is velocity.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, and then who would snap the ball, do you think, out of all of you guys? You also have the Super Cyclone with you, so he can also do things.
Well, I feel like
I think I would put armor on and snap the ball.
Excellent. All right. So,
Yeah, no, what were you going to say?
no, I was gonna say definitely not Screech because he's like really small and does not like physical contact.
amazing. Oh, no, a nugget. All right. Cool. So, Pop Rocks, you snap the ball, and initiative starts.
So it's my go even though
Yes.
he has the ball. Okay.
I pass
Oh no,
it to
so
Snap.
you'll pass it to you. So once you get the ball, it's
Oh.
your turn and you go.
Oh.
Snap
okay.
means you kick the ball, right?
Snap
Or
means it's
you-
like the throw through the legs.
There you go. Yes.
This is just the most I've ever
Rough.
learned about American football in my life.
I feel you. I feel you.
Okay. Velocity just looks at Pop Rock and is like, "Thanks, we got this." And then she just floats up in the air and starts flying towards our goal.
Amazing. As your max distance, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So I have Grav Flight, which means I can fly at double my maximum movement speed.
Ooh, and what would that be?
Maximum movement speed is 40 kilometers an hour.
So you're going 80. Amazing.
Whoa.
Spectacular. All right. Carrie is up next, and Carrie is going to fly right at you as well. And she can go the
That's
exact
fair.
same speed as you. So she's going to fly up next to you and try to grab that flag.
She could try.
So you can roll agility or speed for me.
You're actually gonna think I'm lying if I tell you it's another 20.
Oh my
But what
goodness.
about the fact that I also rolled a 20?
Oh my
I
God.
go to the player,
Aw.
though. All right, so you manage. She flies up, and you guys have already clocked each other as the flyers, so you're able to like dodge out of the way as she just kind of
Okay,
like
yeah.
goes right underneath.
My total's 35 on that, by the way. I just needed to flex that.
Ooh,
Wow.
spectacular! Our laugh track, Aaron Matchette, everybody. Pop Rocks, you are up.
Okay, and so Carrie has flown away.
Mhm.
The others are still on the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you and your sports terms. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
You're back on the area that you started. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm in that area where there's two lines. Okay. So and we've already played them, so I'm assuming we know their powers.
Yes. Yeah. So you guys have spent like a week there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, because I don't want anybody else chasing after her or anything.
Okay.
How far away was Bella when she encased me in the force field? Or encased somebody in the force field?
Her force field can go.
You know, I'm just gonna roll at Bella because I think the force field can probably be further than the stretching. So I'm gonna roll, turn into like in my arm,
Turn into a rock.
and I roll towards her and knock her down.
Okay, roll an attack roll for me.
No, that's only 7.
Yeah, I think that she was able to dodge out of the way with that one for sure. Yeah, so you roll towards her and she dodges out of the way and she's like, "Hey, I don't have the ball. What are you doing?"
I'm blocking.
Okay.
I'm blocking. It's part of the game.
Amazing.
Oh, also, you guys, you should know that because I have heightened charisma, you all get a +2 inspiration bonus for accuracy and damage rolls within a certain.
Oh, right.
We're not rolling damage for this game. But you guys actually get another inspiration bonus on top of that because of Crimson Crusader. Or not Crimson. That's a different different character. Super Cyclone. The Super Cyclone. So you guys you get +3 to accuracy then?
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
Okay.
Super Cyclone and Hospital Buddies.
Is there a distance effect on or a distance limit on that? No.
Like probably at some point, but none that we would have to worry about on this field.
Not today. Okay.
Not today.
All right.
Jeez.
Speaking of not Crimson Crusader, the Super Cyclone, it's his turn. And he's going to do a storm shield around himself and then just kind of like run up behind where Velocity is with the ball to try to like be there to block.
Fence, yeah.
Yeah, some defense happening. Amazing.
Also, not to cut in, but we have had another $20 donation from Anonymous. So, Anonymous, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks
No,
for helping
it's Morgan
survivors.
Collins. It was Morgan Collins.
Oh, thanks, Morgan.
Morgan Collins
Thanks, Morgan.
and says his auto crit goes to Melvin.
Yes.
Thanks, Morgan. Yay.
Morgan knows what's up.
And Melvin says,
Amazing.
Melvin says thanks.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
Ay. All right, Sam is up next, and Sam stretches forward his arm to try to rip the flag off of Velocity. Give me an agility or speed roll for me.
Okay.
You beat him. He rolled a 2.
Okay.
Unless you crit fail, so still roll it.
I didn't. I rolled 13. No, I rolled a 13 plus 14. So.
All right, Sam. So you see Sam's arm. He's just standing there, stretching out towards you, and you're able to duck around as well.
Yeah, she like ducks him and then just kind of looks at him and sticks her tongue out and is like, and then just like flies around him and then speeds off again.
Amazing. Barney, it's your turn.
Okay, so since Barney can also fly, he's going to start chasing off after Velocity and Carrie, but he's gonna stay really far on the edge of the field because he doesn't want to get involved. He's flying up with 120 movement speed.
Nice.
He's just kind of going, hi, Velocity, I'm here if you need me.
Aw.
Don't feel like you need me though, but I'm here.
A nugget.
That's so cute.
Barney.
I love him.
She just kind of goes like, "Oh, thank you," and like waves at him.
I love it. Amazing. Oh, it's so good. All right. All of a sudden, Velocity, you're flying and you hit a force field in front of you, stopping you midair. From Bella. She's standing there with her arms outstretched. And you cannot go any further from where you are now. But it is your turn. So you can try to get rid of it. It does have, so the force fields you have force fields as well, so you know. But they've got armor points, so you've got to beat down.
Yeah.
I just want to say that Peggy is literally just in the sidelines, just like reading her book and being like, just let me know if you guys need anything, okay? Okay.
Amazing.
Still reading her book.
Yeah, I mean, I think she will. I don't know. Can I use my slam ability on a force field
I don't know.
to damage it?
you can't see it. So,
Okay.
but is she in a bubble or is it just a force wall?
I
Like,
don't
can
know. You
fly
can't.
around
You
it?
can't. You can't see it. I think it's a bubble. I'll tell you, it's a bubble.
Oh, so I'm in a bubble.
You're in a bubble, floating in the sky.
What if I activated my own force field around myself and tried to like either shirk off the other force field, or because now I've got my force field there too, now I can have a degree of control over where I can go.
You can do the force blast power, which I won't make you roll an attack roll for that because it's just around you, but you can do 1d8 force damage to it, so we just have to get it down first before you can do anything about it.
Okay, I don't think I have that power actually from the
You don't
force
have
field.
it yet? Oh no!
No.
You can punch it.
Yeah, I guess that's what she's gonna do She's just gonna start kicking at the force field.
Amazing. All right, I won't make you roll an attack roll, so you can just roll damage for that. You're 1d6 plus 1.
That's 6.
Amazing. Cool. So
She's
we're
like
that's down
holding
to 9.
the ball close to her chest and like floats up and starts just like slamming. She's wearing like heavy Doc Martin kind of boots and just starts like slamming them into the side of the force field.
So good. All right. Peggy, we need you. It's your turn.
Perfect. So I am going to I'm gonna look at Bella and I'm gonna grab my Moldavite because each power that I have has to do with one of my rocks. So Moldavite has to do with Magic Blast. I grab my Moldavite and I point at her and I just wiggle my nose and do a Magic Blast.
Amazing.
So that would be D20 to hit. Would a 6 hit?
I
Never
don't
mind.
think a 6 is going to hit that.
Okay,
yeah, no.
never mind.
A 6 is not going to hit that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I think you've been
distracted.
reading your book. You haven't really been paying much attention. But you go to wiggle it, and it just shoots right past it.
Then I kind of just shrug and I go back to my book. Where was I? Okay.
Amazing. It is JJ's turn next, and all of a sudden, you feel... I'm gonna roll an attack roll first. Ooh! All of a sudden, in your bubble in the sky, Ariel, you feel yourself get very heavy all of a sudden.
Oh no.
And you're still in the bubble all of a sudden. Not yourself, sorry, the ball gets heavy and it just drops to the floor and pushes the bubble in the sky all the way down to the floor, and the ball is just heavy against the bottom of the force field. And JJ laughs.
She pulls a face at him. Hit that
JJ is
kid.
yeah. He's also gonna run forward a little bit. All right. It's Carrie's turn again. Wait, no, Pop Rocks, what's your agility? Or your is it agility or your initiative? That's the who goes first? I can't remember. What's your initiative? It's the same as ours. What's your agility? Carrie's is 15. So Carrie's going first. Carrie's gonna, I think, just run over and stand next to the bubble because she can't get to the flag. This wasn't very well planned out.
It's 11 to 13-year-olds
not
playing
really
football.
that well.
There's no plan anyways.
There's no plan at all. Excellent. So Pop Rocks, it's your turn because Carrie can't get the flag.
Where's Bella?
Bella's still back.
I'm gonna roll over Bella again.
You're
Try to break her concentration.
okay. Roll an attack roll.
Yeah, that's better. 18.
18 hits. We see Pop Rocks roll up into a ball, and he hits Bella and just kind of like squishes her just a little bit, but
Say sorry, Bella.
and her concentration is broken, so the bubble is gone. Yay!
Nice.
But the ball is still just like super heavy on the floor.
Well, and her own personal force field is still up, correct?
Bella's?
No, velocities.
Did you put up a personal force field?
Oh, sorry.
Um,
I thought you did.
I was
Oh, no, you
yeah I
didn't.
didn't
You
because
just punched it
yeah
instead.
I ended up kicking it instead.
Sorry.
That's
Yeah. All right. It is the Super Cyclone's turn, and he's gonna go and where is he right now? He's over there. He's right next to JJ. He's just gonna
Get
punch.
him.
He's just gonna punch him. No, he's not. He's gonna use his wind blast. You see the Super Cyclone push his hands out. Yeah, and JJ goes a flying 5 feet back, and the ball is light again, like regular football heaviness.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that means. Barney, it's your turn.
So if the ball is regular heaviness, it's probably falling right now because it was at the bottom of the force field, right?
No, they were back on the ground. They pulled it all the way down to the ground.
Is it on the ground right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run over and pick up the ball.
Okay.
And as I run over and pick it up, I just go, I got it. What?
Run!
Run!
Fly!
And I just turn invisible right there. I just panic and turn invisible.
Or do that. It's okay too. Just get to the other side.
Amazing. Does the ball turn invisible with you, or is it just like a flip?
I can turn small objects invisible as well. So yes.
Amazing. So we're all looking at sweet, sweet Barney Snow grab the ball, get very excited, and just blink out of existence. Gone. Amazing. Cool. And you used your movement to run over there, so you still are in that vicinity.
I'm still in the same spot. Yes. All
right. Amazing. It is Evan's turn next. And Evan. Evan can't see Barney, so Evan makes a shadow pit around where Ariel is because they assume that Barney's still around the same area. I don't have to roll for shadow pit, do I? It just is because it's an area of effect. Game creator. Okay, cool. It's done. I don't know why I rolled for it. It was really good though. But I did roll. So a shadow pit appears 10 feet in diameter around where Ariel is, also catching. Who else is in that area? Oh, no one else is except for Carrie is, and Barney. So your movement is now halved in that area while it is still going on. And then Velocity, it is your turn.
Okay, so my movement is currently halved. Sorry, I had a problem with my Audacity, so I was just trying to fix it. So my movement is currently halved and I'm in a shadow pit.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I'm able to do this since Barney is invisible, but I can make a force field that can like surround me and one other person. And if he was right in front of me, could I just very quickly create that force field?
I would
be like, run!
roll it like an attack. Oh, wait, so you want to have him in it as well? Or you want to have Carrie in it as well?
No, not Carrie. Me and Barney to like protect him because he's got the ball.
You would have. I would say you'd have to roll an attack roll, and his defense right now is ridiculous. So, but you've been rolling really well, so you can roll an attack roll with it. You can roll an attack roll with it to see if you can kind of like. Would you do an attack roll, or you do like an intelligence?
But talking is also a free action.
You can also talk and be like, "Where are you? Get into the bubble."
And if he says I'm right beside you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should just be like, Barney, are you still here?
And I'm hiding behind her. I just whisper, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, stay still. I'm gonna put a wall around us both, and then she'll do the force field.
Oh, thank God.
And she'll be like, try and reach a hand out to find where he is.
I just put the ball back in her hand.
Is it still invisible?
Once it goes to her hand, I think the invisibility goes away.
Incredible.
I think she's like reaching out trying to find him, and maybe she just like accidentally smacks her hand into his face. It's just like, sorry. Anyway, we should run.
Amazing. Yeah, so if you move with your bubble, you can move half movement, or you can fly. Well, you've already activated power though, so you can move half your movement and drag Barney with you in the bubble.
Yeah.
I am 100% getting dragged and don't realize that the bubble is going to take me with me or with her.
I love it. So you can go 20 feet. So you're about 100 feet away from the end zone at this point.
Okay, yeah. She's just like absolutely determined.
I love it. It is Bella's turn. Last turn in the order. Bella's turn. She's going to turn to Pop Rocks.
Hey, Bella.
And just try to grapple him, even though it's not flag football rules at all.
My eyes get really big.
She nat 20s, so she tackles Pop Rocks. Even though that's totally not in the rules at all, and she has to sit out for the next turn. So she tackles Pop Rocks. It's the last turn. Danny blows the whistle and is like, "Hey, you're out. That's not, I know that's baseball, but you're out." Sports. And that is it for that initiative. We are still in play, but Bella's going to be out for this round down. So we can reroll if you would like to reroll.
I'm going to try that again.
Nah, I'm good.
I got a 20 this time, so
Hey.
with my initiative 22.
Nice.
Yes. Where are
I know
you?
which die is in my with me today. I don't know what I'm saying. Which die is helping me out
Amazing.
today?
All right. Bella is out. Wah, wah. Velocity, your turn. Up first. So you've got Barney in a bubble behind you as you're struggling to get through this shadow pit.
Yeah. How big is the shadow pit?
It is 10. Oh, I think it's only 10. It's only 10 feet in diameter. So you did get out of it in your movement during that last turn.
Can I fly and still keep the force field up, or do I have to deactivate one of them in order to have the other?
No, you can keep the force field. You have to make sure you're marking the stamina that you're losing.
Right.
With
Oh yeah, because I
keeping it up.
deactivated the flight. I mean, if her speed isn't going to be affected now, I think she's just going to keep running with Barney inside the force field, like hamster ball style. Just like, you're coming with me, buddy.
Amazing.
All about the hamster.
It wouldn't be Legend without
Oh my
hamster
g-
bubble situations. So that's 40 feet.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
that.
she's just absolutely determined. It's like this tiny little 11-year-old in these massive stompy Doc Martens, just like
I think
Dragging
dragging
back
Barney
with
with her.
also because I'm getting dragged, I think I lose my concentration, so the invisibility is gone, and you just see me rolling around in the hamster bubble.
Nugget. Oh my god, this is so good.
I love it.
All right, so you're about 70 feet away from the end zone. Peggy, it's your turn.
Wow. Okay, so I look away from my book again, and who is directly behind the hamster bubble?
Directly behind the hamster bubble would be the closest one is Carrie. She's
Carrie?
still quite a ways back, but the closest one to the hamster bubble is Carrie.
Does she look like she would be running towards the hamster bubble as well?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hurl an object at her so she doesn't get close to them.
What?
Just gonna hurl a rock.
What?
at
A
them.
rock?
Not
Okay.
Melvin. Yeah. Like a little pebble.
Okay.
Melvin, no.
That was oh my goodness, I have so much math to do. So 2 20, a dirty 20.
Of that, yeah, that would hit. Yeah.
Perfect. And
So-
that is 1d6.
Amazing. We're
Oh,
not
we're not
marking
doing
damage because
We're not marking damage.
yes,
Never
but
mind.
so you see Carrie, she's running up behind the hamster bubble trying to keep up, and all of a sudden just like some like rocks from the beach and stuff get thrown up from the ground and kind of tumble her over.
and then
and
I
she
kind of
just-
just like put my book up again to pretend that it wasn't me.
Wow. Okay, cool. Amazing. Oscar, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so that was Carrie. So is Carrie like? Did she trip Carrie up?
Yes. So Carrie's done a little somersault.
Perfect. And velocity is still 70 feet away from the end zone?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to... How far away is she from me?
Pretty far away because you really haven't moved. You've just been so she's still like... Oh, I have to do like the reverse math. Oh no, 70, like 50, 150, like pretty far away still.
So I can go 105 feet. So I'm going to teleport to in between like where I am now and where she is.
Okay.
And turn to face the opposing team.
Okay.
So she's behind me, and just say, "Come on, I dare ya."
Okay.
I love him. Oh my god.
My best snarl, which is just really pathetic. It's not a snarl at all. It's just cute.
Grrr.
But I do the equivalent of blocking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
My hope is that if somebody like for instance if Sam tries to stretch to hit her again, he has to go around me, right? So I'm
Gotcha.
putting myself as best I can in line with her.
Cool. It is the Super Cyclone's turn next, and Super Cyclone is going to Super Cyclone's going to try to use Wind Blast on Velocity to try to get her further forward. And he definitely hits, so Velocity makes it 5 more feet.
Guys,
Down
this
the
is
field.
great for Barney.
Yeah, we see it kind of catches underneath the bubble a little bit, so you get a little bit of air as well.
Yeah.
I should probably mention right about now that Barney gets motion sickness.
Oh no!
I was just gonna say, at what point do we worry about Barney yakking in the bubble?
Barney, roll stamina.
Roll stamina.
Roll stamina.
Oh no.
Okay.
Stamina, yeah?
A 29.
Yeah, you're fine. You're getting a little green, but you're
Yeah.
fine still.
I'm still working to hold it in, but
Amazing. It is Sam's turn next. Sam's gonna run their full movement, which is 30, and then try to stretch out towards.
And I'm being as big as possible with my arms waving.
So how would I do that? Would I roll to hit you first? Then you know what? Yes, we're gonna roll just to hit to long range punch. Pop Rocks instead. Then. Well, gotta get you out of the way. Yeah, I rolled a 2, so we're fine. He does nothing. He gets really intimidated by Pop Rocks. Yeah, Sam stretches forward. You can see their arm going super far. But I think Pop Rocks is maybe making a silly face, which makes Sam giggle a little bit. Barney, it's your turn in the bubble. What are you gonna do?
nothing.
You're not gonna. All right.
And part of that is because I like this image. It's just funny at this point. But also, I mean, Velocity's in control of this thing, so I'm gonna let her win the game for us.
Fair. It's Evan's turn next. And all of a sudden, in your bubble...
Oh no.
Hold up. I gotta roll first. I'm gonna roll and then see if I succeed at it. Heck yeah! Your bubble is filled with darkness all of a sudden, and you cannot see where you are going or where you are at all. You are completely blind and deaf to the outside world, just in your bubble. And then Evan laughs. But it is your turn next.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
How far was I from the goal?
You
I
are
don't know what it's called.
The end zone?
70
End
feet
zone.
away.
Okay, and I can go double my movement speed if I fly, right? Which would be
Yes,
80.
but I would make you roll like an intelligence contest to know the right way. I guess you're already going that way. So you can roll an intelligence contest with a minor advantage to make sure you go the right direction.
Okay.
With
that's fair.
also the fact that it's dark in your bubble and Barney's bouncing around in there as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, the second the darkness like seeps into the bubble, Ariel's just like, Barney, I'm sorry, and like drops the bubble and then just keeps flying in the same direction.
Amazing. Perfect. So you fly your full speed?
Yeah.
Touchdown! Yay! You guys
So they would just see like this darkness like swarm around in the bubble, and then the bubble just pops, and then Velocity just zooms out of the darkness and then just like throws the ball down the second she gets there, and it's like, yeah!
Yes!
Barney, okay!
It's so good. Barney,
Here's the
roll
thing.
stamina.
Amazing.
Barney had his eyes closed the whole time, so like even when he's out of the darkness, he's like, I can't see.
Roll stamina.
Oh, damn. 34.
Yeah, you don't throw
Okay,
up. You're
yeah.
still good. All right. Amazing. Yay, you guys won. That's so good. Yay.
Peggy's gonna look up from her book and go, yay, and then go back to her book.
Amazing. All right. So you guys all pack up from your Super Flag football game, all excited. And as it's the first Saturday of the summer, there's a huge bonfire to end the day. Every camping counselor and employee of Camp Powers is gathered around the fire pit while Frank Spencer uses his powers to conjure the flame. There's marshmallows toasted and chocolate with graham crackers passed around and cheesy campfire songs being sung. What are all of your guys' bonfire styles? Are you doing the s'mores thing? Do you have doing hot dogs?
I think Peggy is eating s'mores and she is telling ghost stories.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice.
I think. Sorry, I totally blanked on my own name for a second there. Barney he's also having s'mores and he's listening to the ghost stories, but he's actually super terrified. He's just.
Oh no.
Oh, she 100% has like a what are they called? One of those lights under her
A
chin. And she's, like,
flashlight?
flashlights under her chin, and she's like telling the story, and like she points out
Ooh.
to him and to scare him the most.
Oh.
She's like keeping eye contact with him to scare him the most.
What
I
does?
think as
Yeah.
oh sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
want to look away, but I can't.
I think as she's telling these ghost stories, Ariel is sat right next to her, probably stuffing her face with marshmallows. And whenever she gets to like a really spooky bit, like if there's like, oh, and then the object flew across the room, Ariel will just really quietly like make an object float up and just like swirl around the campers who are listening to this story. And she gets really into it. She's like, I'm going to be your like tech crew for this ghost story.
Yes. Come on.
What's Oscar up to with Melvin?
Melvin and I are having some s'mores, and they're delicious. We like the marshmallow to be kind of crusty, so we let it burn first. But we're sitting close to the fire, and we also have quite a large lantern beside us as well, because I really don't like the dark.
Oh no. Okay. Amazing. Well, so eventually, you guys are all enjoying it. Everyone's having fun. There's blankets brought out as the sun sets, and some of the younger kids are trailing off to bed. And one of the junior counselors yells out at David Spencer, and he's like, "Hey, can you tell us about the story about the supervillain in the mountain?" And I think one of the younger campers that's like trying to stay awake is like all wide-eyed under a blanket. He's like, "There's a supervillain in the mountain." And David looks around and he goes, "Nah, you kids don't want to hear about old Catastrophe, do you?"
Yes, we do.
I kind of do.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So, once upon a time, long ago, a supervillain named Catastrophe roamed this area of the hills. They caused such disorder and turmoil in this area, the land was impossible to build on, much less live in. The brave few who would leave the city to explore rarely returned, and if they did, they would ramble on about the earth splitting and an endless darkness, down, 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 down. Finally, after years of disappearances and minor heroes returning unsuccessful in finding anything, Tempest, not the one we know today, the one previous, stepped in. They set off on a mission for weeks to look for the villain, but found nothing. The villain must have heard that the previous Tempest was after them, because ever since then, they've been completely silent. The hills might not be as busy as the city, but since then, well, the camp's been here, there's a superstore down the road, and a few people have made their lives here. But some say that up in the mountains, Catastrophe sits in their lair, waiting for just the right moment to strike. And right on strike, Frank makes the fire like blaze up a little bit more, and some of the little kids shriek
as Barney 100% shrieks. And the thing with Barney is that he hasn't completely mastered his sonic ability yet, so it comes out whenever his voice cracks, and this is a bad one.
Oh no. Oh man.
We all scream too because of the earache.
Amazing. So at the end of the story, Frank laughs and he says, "All right, that's enough. Time for bed, everyone. And remember, don't leave your cabins or Catastrophe might get you." And some of the smaller campers like yelp and scream and run like all the way back to their cabin. So you all pack up and head to your cabin. You guys are all in cabin 4. And where are you guys? What's your style here? You top bunk, bottom bunk, solo at the very back, at the front. You got your bunk beds. Bottom bunk. Don't like heights.
I think I'd be.
I mean, I think Ariel would have to be top bunk because she keeps accidentally floating up in the middle of the night.
Underneath it would just like shake.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Daniel.
Bottom bunk, definitely have my blankie with me.
Oh,
I would be top bunk, and I would just put all of my rocks around me.
I love
and I'd have a salt lamp as well.
I love
with
it.
me.
You have rocks too?
Yeah, my gems.
Oh, your gems, right? Sorry.
And crystals.
They're rocks. They're stones. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Pop Rocks. At about 5:30 a.m., you have to pee. You had a lot of beverages, so you get up to use the bathroom. And can you roll senses for me on the way back to your bed? And the story comes to a grinding halt. Hey, roll one more time for me, because we need you to succeed on this.
He's half asleep, so
he is half asleep
Yeah.
apparently. Wow,
first.
31. That's better. Okay,
That's
cool.
a bit better than a 1.
We'll just edit. We'll fix it in post. Super Cyclone's not in his bed. What do you do?
I think that's weird. And I go back to bed. No, I go immediately over to Melvin.
Does Melvin have his own bunk as well?
No, but I made a little
Okay, cool. Okay.
Melvin, wake up.
Do you pick Melvin up?
No, I shake him awake first.
Okay. Awesome.
They have a very interesting relationship.
Okay.
I pick him up. Melvin. Super Cyclone's name is Andrew, right?
Andrew, yeah.
Andrew's gone. Should we tell the others? Okay.
You see right next to Melvin there is a piece of paper that says your name on it.
I open it.
It says, "Dear Pop Rocks, now is the time."
Wait. It's spelled Dear Pop Rock.
No, but there's like spit stains all over the page.
So you were speaking while he was writing it?
Yeah, "Dear Pop Rocks,
Incredible.
stop wrecking my story." Now is the time to be a hero, a superhero. I will do what no superhero has done, and I will find Catastrophe. Be back before the counselors come to wake us up. And there's a little lightning bolt that's drawn. She. What do you do?
I shake the bunk. Who's above me? Is it Velocity above me, or is it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You notice that
Oh my
she's not actually on the bed. She's like in her sleep, floated up, and is now like lying in the position she would have been in the bed, but on the ceiling with the blanket sort of like floating around.
So he tosses an elephant at her.
Roll an attack roll.
He doesn't throw it. He kind of tosses it up to see if he can bump her to wake her up. Because he's totally impressed by her because she scored the touchdown.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you knock her. Bonk.
You just hear her go, ow! And then she just falls down onto her top bunk. And then kind of like scrambles and looks over the edge. She's like, what was that for?
Velocity, Andrew's gone.
He probably just went to pee.
No, he left a note. He went after the old catastrophe or old calamity or whatever the old cacophony.
Old McCavity.
He's always, I know him. We know each other from before. He's always doing stuff like this. We gotta wake the others.
He went on an adventure without us?
Yes, he went after the old whatever. The old villain.
Well, I want to go.
So I run over now and I run over to Barney. Barney, wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
And since Barney has actually super high senses, like he's very sensitive to this, and he like gives a tiny little shriek and rolls up out of bed the other side and falls out. What? What?
Andrew's gone.
What?
Amanda awake yet? Or Peggy awake yet?
I don't know. Is she awake yet?
I don't know. Well, I think she's still asleep. It's a heavy sleeper.
So I also run to the door and turn the light on the cabin.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone.
Who's
He's
gone?
He's gone and he left me this note.
He thinks he's gonna find some supervillain who probably died like ages ago. But it sounds like he's having fun without us, which is really unfair.
That is
So-
very unfair. That is true.
But the counselor said don't leave the cabins.
Yeah, but Andrew's like
Yeah.
he always does stuff like this.
But I'm sure he'll be back though.
He one time,
Are you
he one time left his house and
scared?
hung out with some people he didn't know at an amusement park.
No, I'm not scared.
Sign up to be on our
Barney's a
Patreon to get that.
scaredy cat.
That was a little plug.
Barney's a scary cat.
I'm not scared.
Don't be mean to him.
The
But he is kind of a scaredy cat.
cat.
Well,
I think we gotta go get him.
All right.
Okay, let's go. And she just like floats down from the top bunk.
well, if you're all going, then I guess I'll come too. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
we'll protect you. Don't worry.
It is 5:30 a.m. right now. Wake up time is usually between 7:30 and 7:45, so it's gonna be tight. But so you guys head out to find your friend. Can everybody roll senses or intelligence for me as you leave?
27.
28.
Dirty 20.
27.
Awesome. So the Amanda, you can mark experience. Everybody else, you see some footprints and some like scuffle outside that heads towards the mountains.
There's a little bit of spill beside.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So you guys heading towards the mountains then? All right. As you do have to pass the counselor cabin. So as you pass the counselor cabin, there are a couple voices out front, and you can recognize them as Danny, who refereed your football game, and Frank Spencer. And you guys can't hear much. They're talking pretty quietly, but you can pick out something about a runaway camper last summer and that catastrophe story, something like that. And then Danny goes in. Frank's still out there, so I'm going to need an agility contest to see if you can sneak past.
All of
I
us?
re-
Oh, I'm
All of
turning
you guys.
invisible.
Okay, well, yeah, there you are.
Ariel whispers, "Everyone crouch. Crouching makes you sneaky."
And I'm actually gonna fly, so I like just above the ground, so I don't
Don't
make
make any noise.
any
Okay,
sound
you
on the
can
ground.
do it. You get a major advantage on your agility contest then.
Okay.
So I rolled another 20, and that's a 34.
Wow, you're fine.
This
You like
dice
walk
is-
you
is
walk
like-
past him and he just doesn't see you for some reason.
Yeah.
I also got a 34.
I got a 31.
Yeah. 25. I think you might drop Melvin just a little bit. But hold up. Yeah, he doesn't see you. You're fine. Or hear you, so you're fine. So you guys all sneak past. It's very quiet as you leave the grounds and head towards the mountain. None of you guys have ever been this far out into the forest before. Rarely even do they take like the senior campers out to hike in this direction. And as you approach the base of the mountain, you can see a flag on a tree, like, you know, when you go on a hiking trail, like this is the route to go. But can I get everyone to roll either senses or intelligence again for me? Lots of rolling.
Emily, I didn't say the thing, but I would have a flashlight or a lantern with me because
Okay.
I, again, really don't like the dark.
Okay, cool. You can have a minor advantage on your senses or intelligence with your flashlight.
So 19 for me.
Cool.
33.
25.
Sorry, what was that, Amanda?
33.
33? And 23? Okay. Everyone except for Amanda can mark experience. It's 5 experience because you failed, so you're learning. And Amanda, everyone's looking towards this flag, but you look... You can realize that, like, yes, forward would be the usual route for the once-in-a-while hikers that do come through here. But if you look towards your right, more in the direction of the river that runs into the lake, you can see some bushes that have been, like, blown back. It's almost as if someone with weather control went, stand back.
Friends, I think we have to go that way. And I point to my right. I think Andrew went that way, so we must go that way too.
Okay.
We're going off path?
Yes, sir.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Scaredy
not gonna-
cat, scaredy
There's not actually
cat.
gonna be anything out here. Maybe like a wolf or something, but like, why would that come near us? Like, we'll be fine.
We have superpowers. A wolf would be scared of us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just so you all know, my armor is on as well.
Okay. Fair enough. So you guys all travel.
Ooh, amethyst.
You travel forward. You occasionally come across like some more bushes that have been blown back that reassure you that you are on the correct path. And after about like 10 or so minutes of walking, you stop as you reach the river that feeds the lake. It's about 20 feet across, and even though it's summer, it is like very, very cold water. And the banks stretch either way as well. What do you do?
I think as we're coming up to it, I just kind of like dip one toe in there, and even though my foot is inside a shoe, like, oh no, that's cold. This is very cold.
All right.
Amanda kind of wants to push him in, but I don't think Peggy would do that.
It's Amanda wanting to push Daniel in the river.
Yeah.
Not Peggy pushing Barney. Okay.
I
mean,
don't think Peggy would do that.
I don't blame you, but
Can I roll a census to see if I can find anything that would lead us to Super Cyclone?
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah, you can absolutely roll senses.
That was a crit fail, so I don't see shit. I kind of still want to.
You know what? There's water
Barry.
in front of you, and it's kind of cold. That's about it.
I'm still debating whether or not I want to push Barry in.
Yeah. Barney.
Hmm.
Everyone roll a senses or intelligence for me.
that's better. I changed out my dice because the last ones were not great. 38.
All right.
25.
Oh no. All right.
22.
The 19 and the 22 and the 25 can mark experience. That over 31. Great. Awesome. I think, Barney, you're kind of like looking towards, it's very cold, so you're looking a little bit upstream as well, and you can see something glint in a pile of rocks just about like maybe 10 feet away from you guys, not that far.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go check it out, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna muster up the courage to not complain about this one, and I'm gonna go check it out.
All right, as you get closer to it, you can see that it's an inhaler, and you would know that the super cyclone has asthma.
Of course he does. Hey guys!
Huh?
I found Andrew's inhaler over here.
Did you pick it up?
I did. Yes.
I need an agility contest.
Oh, so, okay. Oops. Retcon. 32.
Yeah, you're able to pick it up, but as you pick it up, you kind of stumble just a little bit, and as you pick it up, the whole pile of rocks that it's on shifts underneath you, and it knocks you to the ground, and it straightens up, and it turns around to face you all, and you're confronted with this 10-foot tall monster that's just completely covered in stones and moss, and it roars at all of you, and we're gonna take an intermission right here.
Before we take an intermission, I want to point out that we have another donation from Papa Jack's.
Yes, Papa Jack's
Yes, Papa
Pizzeria,
Jack.
and he has
Ew.
decided that I get an auto crit.
He texted me that. No, I did that for the DM. Oh.
Yes, so remember to donate. We are going to take an intermission right now. Thank you so much. Tell your friends to join in. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. And we're back. Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
Let's go.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back. We have some people to shout out. Yay, thank you so much. We're at $430 for donations. Yay!
That's awesome.
amazing.
So exciting. We have to shout out Papa Jack's Pizzeria, who has given an auto crit to me. Haha. Someone who said, "You know who I am" in the donation. So thank you. You know who I am.
Who you are.
And also a huge thank you to Howard, who donated $100
Yeah.
as
Thank you
giving.
so
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
And a nat 20 for the Super Cyclone.
Specifically a Nat 24, specifically the Super Cyclone.
I think it feels like there's a lot of people out there that want Emily to kick our butts.
It does seem like that, doesn't it?
Isn't the super cyclone our friend?
It's to make up for
He is still a good guy. It's to make up
for
yeah.
all the roles at the beginning of the game.
Exactly.
Mhm. They're like, she needs help.
There are
Her
a lot of
dice
people
suck.
out there who are pro GM and they just want the GM to,
Wreck everyone.
wreck the entire party.
All right. Shall we jump back in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll for initiative.
Actually,
Wait, well, you don't actually after I got so excited.
you said there's a huge rock monster that just came out of the ground?
Yes.
And so Oscar goes, Dad?
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't want to deal with this kind of thing on stream. See ya.
Does Oscar say that or does Melvin say that?
Yeah.
Because Oscar's got all of his rocks around him as well. I'm just totally kidding.
I'm choosing not to address you right now.
Laugh track Aaron.
Laugh track Aaron. Need a special credit for her. Oscar, what'd you get for initiative?
11.
Since you guys are fighting evil now, maybe you guys get your superhero name. So Pop Rock, sorry, and then Seance. What'd you get for your initiative?
12.
Wow. Screech, what'd you get for initiative?
15.
And Velocity.
18.
Woohoo. All right. I love this. So, Velocity, you're up first again. It just turned around. It's 10 foot tall and it roared at all of you.
I roar back.
That's what I was gonna say. So do they both just go like ah back at it? And then I imagine they start screaming at the monster, and then they turn and look at each other and keep screaming, looking more scared.
I love it.
And then I think Velocity is just gonna try and slam it.
Awesome. I love that. Roll
You got this, Velocity.
roll to attack.
Still screaming, just and then stretches out a hand and like moves her hand up and tries to like slam control the gravity around the creature and slam it down into the ground.
Yeah.
What was our bonus to attack again? Because we had some bonuses from
it's
people.
+2 because
on top of your regular accuracy.
Okay. So that would be a 23.
Yeah, I'd say
think that
that does do it. That does the thing. Yeah. Yeah, so you hit it. You see Velocity stretches out her arm and it rises up in the air and then slams back down into the banks. And roll some damage for me.
Yeah. Ah, I dropped my dice.
No.
That would be an 8 on damage.
8
moving to it. No, just 1d10.
damage. Now that we're in
8
actual
damage.
battle, I need to get a calculator out because I can't do math. Yay.
I think also Velocity just screams, "Do the counselors know these are out here?"
Screech, it's your turn.
Well, as I was reaching out for it and it started like rising out of the ground, I instantly fell back. Number 1, turned invisible. Number 2, I'm also screaming at it, but mine's like just a full-on voice crash, just ah! Which turns into my sonic attack.
Nice. Roll to attack.
Ooh, that was not great. 12.
Yeah, you miss it. I think maybe you fall back and you're just angled as you're screaming at it, but it's already being slammed down into the ground as the sonic just goes right over top of it.
Damn it. Okay.
It's the rock monster's turn next, and as it slams into the ground, you see it breaks off a bit, and as it rises back up, there is another one as it splits into 2. We're gonna roll that baby into initiative as well.
Is it kind of like a hydra? You cut one head, 2 more grow.
No. No, it's not. No, but it does and both of them seem to take up some of the bank as well. So it did that one, and then its carbon copy turns to Velocity and tries to just like two-handed come down on you. Wow. Guys, I'm not doing great here. Does a 4 hit you?
I imagine not.
No.
But I don't know how to calculate that.
It's your defense. So your defense is 12, so it
Okay.
really did not. So
Okay.
I think it comes down and it's got his hands out just a little too wide, and it's around either side, hits either side of you. Seance, it's your turn.
I'm gonna magic blast him.
Yeah, which one?
The big one. The big one.
The bigger one? Okay, cool.
He would 24 hit.
The 24, it does hit. Yes. Roll for some damage.
So I roll that would be a 1d20 power damage, so that would be 19 plus a
Holy crap.
1d4. So I can figure out which power is blasting. Oh, sorry, that was a wrong die. 3, 1, 2, 3. The monster is chilled and has disadvantaged movement.
All right. Coolio. I mean, not Coolio, but
I
Coolio,
like
it's
this
chilled.
power.
Hey.
Coolio, I like this power very much.
All right. Excellent. Yeah. So you see a blast hits it, and then it just like shivers a little bit as it's chilled. Pop Rocks, your turn.
I'm going to roll into a ball and launch myself at the big monster.
Which one?
The big monster.
The
The
sl-
big one and a smaller one.
Yeah, there's like the big main one that was there first, and then yeah. Okay, cool.
16.
16 hits it. Wow. This fight is going to be not that long.
Thanks, Emily.
That's 19.
19. All right. So you hit 19 damage?
Yes.
What's your damage?
I do my hand-to-hand, which is 1d8, and plus when I roll into the ball, my special elite power does 1d12.
All right. So you roll into the ball and you roll into it. And it crumbles just a little bit more. But it is still there, but it's not looking good. Velocity, it's your turn.
Oh, me again already?
Yeah.
I think I'm hemorrhaging stamina points if I keep slamming it. So she just like tries to find like a massive chunk of like tree branch or something, and just like where one of the legs or something has started crumbling away, she just like slams this thing into it repeatedly.
Amazing. So you've grabbed like a big stick kind of to hit it with.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
roll.
Where there's like it's like losing structural integrity.
Amazing. Roll to attack.
Maths. 22.
Yeah. Oh my God. That hits it. Yeah. Roll for some damage. And what would a stick do? A 1d extra 1d.
A stick, probably 1d6.
Yeah, I was gonna say an extra 1d6 on top of your regular hand-to-hand damage.
Cool. Okay. So that is. Okay, so 5 and then 2.
Yeah. So you hit it and it crumbles into nothing. But the other one is still there. But that one is done. Screech, it's your turn.
Quick question. We had discussed like invisibility, like once it's on, how much does it cost to keep on?
2.
2
Right?
per turn. Thank you.
Game maker, game creator, 2 stamina to keep invisibility going, yeah?
We can say that we're still modifying.
Cool.
Okay, cool. I am going to shout at the one that's still standing.
Love it.
And this was like going to be me purposely trying to crack my voice.
Okay, amazing. Love it.
Oh, that's a little better. A 23.
Yeah, that hits. Guys, wow.
I also have +6 accuracy, so
Whoa. Shakes, yeah.
that's a D10. Okay.
Okay, roll me some damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. Love it. Does
And
math.
the target it also can't run until its next turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you after that
Sorry, it's interact with anything until its next turn.
Gotcha. That is the
Sonic shout.
yes, gotcha. Awesome. Yes. So that one, I think it's looking down at his broken buddy. So he gets hit with the Sonic. And it is his turn next. So you manage to hit some of the Sonic off, and an even smaller little rock monster forms up next to it. Roll that guy in.
Oh, I see what's happening.
What's happening?
I see how this monster works.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And it is Seance's turn next.
Magic Blast at the new guy.
Magic Blast at the new guy. Roll to attack.
That was 2, but then I have +2, that's 4, +2, that's 6. That's an 8.
An 8 will just hit it. So you managed to hit it. And then roll me some damage.
D12 d20 again. That's a 9, and then I'll roll a d4. Number 1 is I throw the guy 10 feet back.
Amazing. He goes flying. So he's 10 feet back now. And then also, sorry, how much damage did you do?
That was a 9. 9 damage.
9 damage. He's not looking good. He's a little beat up. Awesome. Excellent. And last but not least, Pop Rocks.
Yeah, I guess I'll just roll into this guy again. Just the one left.
The bigger one?
Is it?
There's 2 right now. There's like the medium one and then the little one.
Medium one.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Jeez, 8.
That does not hit, unfortunately. You roll right past him, and he laughs at you. No, he doesn't. We are at the end of initiative, so if anyone would like to re-roll their initiative, now is the time. I think you all got over 10, though, so you all did pretty good.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Fair, fair, fair.
I jumped to an 18.
Nice.
I'm going to roll 11.
That's the exact same. All right, this itty bitty little rock monster. He's up first. He hops up and he's gonna run over to where Pop Rocks is and just kind of try to barrel into him. He doesn't hit. He rolled a 3. I think, you know what though? I think he does hit you, but he's like only up to like your knee. Like he's itty bitty. He's got bits of him that's broken off, so he just doesn't do anything. But he's right at your feet. And Velocity, it's your turn next.
Ooh, sorry, how many of these guys are left then? Are there 2 of them?
2.
Or just the one? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the smallest one because it just tried to attack my friend Pop Rocks.
Oh,
Hang on, let me just see something. Yeah, I think I'll just slam it again.
Awesome. Roll to attack.
18.
18 would 100% hit this little guy. And roll me some damage as he's like trying to like repeatedly run into Pop Rocks, but I think Pop Rocks is just like standing there like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so then this tiny little thing just like floats up in the air. And am I able to like, because you slam it back down into the ground, but can I like aim it into the water or something?
100% you can, because you're gonna, I have a feeling no matter what damage you roll, you're gonna take this guy out.
7 damage.
Yeah, 100%. He crumbles into nothing. If you throw him into the water and he like drifts away, just rocks again now. Amazing.
Like, don't you come back this time.
Screech, what you doing?
There's one left, right?
Yes, the medium-sized one.
Okay. I'm just gonna scream at him, leave us alone! And that will be a 26, I think, hits.
Yeah. Is that not 20?
Just about.
Oh, no.
No, that was an 18.
Gotcha.
Um,
Remember, you guys have your nat 20s to use if you'd like as well at some point.
Yeah. That's 2 damage right there.
2 damage.
That was a 1d8 plus 1, and I rolled a 1.
All right. You fair. So
Hang on, my inspiration bonus gives you +2 to your damage as well.
Oh, that's true. So,
Oh, does it?
+2, so 4 damage.
excellent. All right. So he's standing there and he's going to turn towards you and roar right back at you. And another little tiny one pops up next to him. That's not a rock sound, but that's fine. A new little one comes up, and he's also gonna try to take a swipe at you, Screech. Are you invisible right now?
I'm still invisible, but I don't have like the OP defense at the moment.
Yeah. So you're at 19 defense?
Yes. You know, not OP.
rolled a 12.
Not
Okay.
OP.
He takes a swipe at you and completely just misses. I think you're just out of his reach. And Seance, it is your turn.
So there's the medium guy and the little
And
guy.
a brand new little one.
I'm gonna hit the little one. 23.
Yeah, 100%.
That's an 18 damage.
18 damage. He's
Powder
done. He's
damage.
out. He's gone. What? He's little. He's little.
He's a baby.
He's little.
He was. He's just a
Okay.
little guy.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, he's gone. Just completely crumbles. Pop Rocks, it's your turn.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is console Melvin.
Oh no.
Rock's getting the crap beaten out of him. It's upsetting him a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Melvin.
I'm so sorry, Melvin.
There's just a medium one size left.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to slam into him.
Love it. Are you rolling into him or slamming into him?
I'm just rolling an absolute garbage day.
You and me too. We both.
All right, this is my turn now.
Nat 1.
Oh!
Do you want to use one? Do you want to use a nat 20? Or no? No, you're gonna save it. Okay.
Save it.
Okay.
Everybody else is doing great. So I'm just falling around the clearing.
Just doing
Yeah,
laps
it's like
around.
it's like a little bit of the trolls.
I'm picturing
the trolls in Frozen.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly what it's like.
I was thinking
Amazing.
Samus from Metroid, but that's a much better image.
All right, Velocity, it is your turn.
I want to do the same one, the same thing I did with the little one with this one. I want to like pick it up in my gravity well and then try and like throw it into the river so it
Yeah.
like, flows away.
For sure. For sure.
Get
All
rid of him.
Roll to attack.
19.
Yeah, that hits for sure. Roll me some damage as well.
Did you say we get the +2 from Pop Rox's
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
So 12 because I rolled a 10 on my d10.
Yeah.
So yeah, he like flies up after Melvin swerves past him, and then she just like, with her hands, just kind of goes like, "Oh, I'm sick of you," and he like flies into the river.
Amazing. And he floats away. And I think you can see his arms like a little bit. But he floats away and you guys are good. Good job, guys. Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
You didn't 100% defeat him though, so he might show up again later. What was that? All right.
Way to go, guys. You guys did amazing. This is an awesome team. Wow, you guys are awesome.
Oh.
I turn off my invisibility. I'm like, thanks for your help, guys.
Oh, there you are.
Nuggets.
Also, it takes so much stamina to attack and hold up invisibility.
Yeah. Geez.
Wow.
Is there a way
you
to
guys
recover stamina? In
You
this
guys
game?
would have been back up to full after sleeping. So like you would have been back up to full like when you woke up and left as well.
Oh God,
should
now
have
I
said.
some
But the-
reverse maths.
But the extra stamina that we got, does that come back or no? It's
Yeah,
just
you
a
can
one-time
have
use,
that.
right?
Or just a one-time use, yeah, for you.
Okay.
Cool. So, Rock Monster is gone. What you gonna do?
I still have the inhaler though.
I
just
think you
got-
dropped it, didn't you?
Oh, I probably dropped it and all of that, to be honest. I'm gonna look for the inhaler again.
Yeah, you can roll some senses for me.
A 27.
Yeah, you can find it. You find
Yeah.
it. It was right by you. And as you go to pick it up, you actually notice like where the original rock pile was, there's a moss-covered trap door in the bank.
Guys, I don't like this. I found Andrew's inhaler, but there's a trap door over there.
Trapdoor. I go
That's
and I
cool.
open it.
It's a tunnel that's down on like a steep angle, but you can see there's like some footholds and some handholds in it. But it's just way down.
It's not a slide that we can slide in.
It
It's
is.
just- it's-
I would
we
say
have to
it's
climb
it's
down?
steep enough you could slide if you wanted to.
I slide right in.
All right. So Peggy's going.
Do they keep a secret slide out here?
Come on, you guys.
The rest of you guys
What's-
going?
What's down there?
You
Yeah,
have
so
to come down here to check it out.
oh, she's not gonna tell you. Just kidding. I won't say what's down there.
Yeah.
Did you get your
Yeah,
flashlight?
Ariel's gonna slide on in there.
Oh no, I'm climbing down. I'm not sliding down. I'm just really.
Is it okay if Pop Rops doesn't actually have a flashlight? He's just got one of those like headbands that has the light on.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yes.
Amazing. All right, so y'all slide or climb down into the end, and you enter this massive cavern that's underneath. The walls are already lined with lit torches about every 10 feet or so, and you're standing on a platform. Pardon me. That's about 15 by 15 feet, and it seems just to be like solid rock that reaches either side of the walls. And at the far end of this cavern, about 120 feet away, you can see a large set of wooden double doors. But in between you and the doors is a dark, seemingly endless chasm. What do you do?
When you say endless chasm, you mean like bottomless?
Bottomless, yeah.
Okay.
It's just dark.
How far across is it?
It's about 105 feet to the doors.
How convenient.
But the doors do just like drop off into nothing.
Oh, there's no ledge.
There's no ledge. It's just the doors.
Is there anything around? Are there any like contraptions or anything around us that we can see? Is because it's super weird for there to not even be a platform in front of the door. So Ariel's like, there must be something here that makes like a walkway.
Yeah, you can roll a senses or intelligence for me.
I mean, she can fly across, so she's fine. But like,
I just yeah, it's same.
yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
it could be like that old movie that Indiana where he's on the precipice and it doesn't look like there's anything there, but it's supposed to be a leap of faith, and so he closes his eyes and grits his teeth and takes the most unrealistic step ever, but his foot lands on a walkway.
Why don't
I
you
don't
try
wanna-
that?
Yeah, I don't want to be the one to try that though.
Somebody who can fly try it just in case.
I'm
That's you one.
Gee whiz, Seance. That's dark.
I'm going to. So, just for clarification, Barney's flying is like he has actual wings.
Yeah.
So he kind of puts his wings out. He says, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. And like, even though his wings are out, he can 100% catch himself as if he falls. He's like still like edging his foot out.
Are they
To-
like bird wings, Daniel, or are they?
Yes,
Are they like
yes.
bat wings or fairy wings or hummingbird wings?
Barney,
Tell me they're hummingbird wings.
yeah, Barney Snow.
No, they're bird wings.
Cool.
Do I feel a step at all?
Negative. No
No.
step.
Okay, then I 100% almost trip off the edge.
Oh no.
Ariel's like,
And I turn to Peggy and say, "You see what would have happened to me?"
It
I
was
rolled
your
a-
idea.
I rolled a 31 on that intelligence check, by the way.
Yeah, you can see there's the torches across the wall and the rock that you're on. There is like a really like thin ledge all the way around. So you might be able to shimmy along that if you get like a really good agility roll. That's about all you can tell with that.
Velocity, what if we just fly the others over there?
I mean,
Like that we can carry them.
Yeah, like if we can. I'm not that strong though.
I think like if we both carry one person.
I will say again, there's no ledge on the other side. It's just
Yeah.
doors and straight down.
Okay.
Like there's a thin ledge all the way around.
Okay,
Um,
what if one of us goes over, tries to open the door, and then if the door is open, then we can fly each of them across and throw them in?
I like that idea.
Not into the chasm, through the doors.
Thank you
just
for
to the
clarifying.
cat.
can't friends. Yeet.
Oops, I rolled a 1 on strength.
Ay. I would make you guys roll like strength contests, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm going to fly open and really, really slowly open the door.
Yeah, for sure. You can open the doors fine. Going through as you open it, you can see like one by one torches on either side like light up. And about 20 feet in there is something like small and dark in the middle of the floor. But it's just a tunnel that stretches out in front of you.
Is there another chasm?
To be clear, there's space for us to stand.
Yes. Yeah.
On the other side? Okay.
It's a tunnel. Yeah, it's a tunnel. There is floor on that past the doors. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was Ariel calling out to Barney, being like, "Is there another chasm?"
No.
Teleport across then, if we could.
No, we can stand.
You teleport across?
across.
Did you want to make your teleport sound? There you go.
Incredible.
That's the pop of the pop rock.
There you go.
I hear it and I go,
Peggy.
bah.
Peggy,
Yes.
do you need a lift?
Yes, please. I would love one.
All right.
Do you want help?
Yes, please.
I go back over and I help.
All right. You guys can roll a strength contest together, and we'll add it up.
Me as well, Em? Or
Okay.
am I just
no.
hanging on?
You're just hanging on, I think.
Perfect.
That is a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
22.
22? Yeah, okay. It's a little sketchy. Like, it's a little sketchy, but you do make it across all in one piece.
I think Peggy likes roller coasters, so she's just having the time of her life. She's like, yeah, all right.
Oh my god. Horrifying. Emily, who's scared of heights, horrified right now. Amazing. Yeah, so you're all in this tunnel. Yeah, so since the doors are already opened, all the torches all lit up.
Emily, can I ask how long we've been gone from this for? Whoops.
Are you good? Laugh track? Freaking out.
Cat attack.
It's around, hold up, I wrote down the timeline. I'd say it's around 6:30-ish now. Maybe a little bit before 6:30. So you guys have about an hour left before it's wake up time.
Never been awake this early before.
I'm just wondering if we have time for a short rest, just because like stamina is an issue.
Yeah. You'll be good.
Okay.
Don't worry. So do you go in the tunnel?
Let's go, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, about 20 feet in, you guys did see something small on the floor, and it is a dark blue baseball hat with a lightning bolt embroidered on the front. And yeah, Andrew is written in a Sharpie on the inside of it.
I slowly call it, Andrew?
No response.
Are you there?
Can I,
Fourth favorite baseball.
can I, with my precognition power, try to see where he's gonna be in 10 seconds? Or in the next 10 seconds? Or
Sure.
would that not work?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
you
so
can,
I
you can do
roll
that.
for it?
Where he would be in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah. So I grab the hat and I roll a nat 20.
It's a percentage.
It's a percentage dice.
Oh, it's a percentage.
So exciting.
I forgot. I'm so, that's so upsetting.
You know what? Rule of cool. I want to give it to you though, because you rolled a nat 20.
Because I still rolled a 25.
Yeah, you can see him,
So-
and he looks like he's in like a cage almost.
Okay, so what you guys see is my eyes go full black, and I'm looking for Andrew, and I see him, and I go, guys, I think he's in danger.
If he's in danger, are we in danger?
Well, we're here to save him.
What's happening?
That was the best statement ever. We literally fought like a half dozen rock monsters, traversed a massive dark cave. Amanda, I love that. That's so great.
She's a 13-year-old girl, okay? She's just like...
Perfect.
Loved it. Amazing.
He's in a cage. He's in a cage. Well, he will be in a cage in 10 seconds.
Wait, he's not in the cage yet?
He will be in a cage in 10 seconds.
I think it's been longer than 10 seconds, so he's
Okay,
definitely
so
in
he
the cage
is
now.
in a cage.
Conversation. Oh my god.
So he is in a cage now.
All right.
This whole conversation is like a whole minute. So he's like,
By this time, it's been 15 more minutes. You guys can have a quarter of your stamina back if you'd like.
Thank you.
Is that a quarter of your total stamina or a
Yes.
quarter of what you have now? Okay.
Quarter of your total.
Oh god, I have to work out what a quarter is.
What would yours
Perfect.
be?
back at full.
I'm just
Yes.
imagining the sitcom conversations around like, wait, is it now or is it like when is now? Now? Oh, it's happened already. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What are you guys gonna do?
Where's the cage?
I didn't see. I just saw a cage, right, GM?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just saw a cage.
Is there
I think we should head down this hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is this the only way to go, or are
Yeah.
there like branching
It's just like
ways?
just
Okay.
one tunnel.
Okay.
Pop
Yeah, let's
Rocks,
keep going then.
Pop Rocks, you go in first because you have your little light.
I have my little light
And we can-
and I have my rocks on.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you all continue, and the tunnel
Stop it.
slowly slopes down slightly until you reach an end to it, and it makes a sharp left turn, and it opens up into this other huge cavern. But this one's a little bit different because the walls just seem to be lined with like stuff. There's piles of rock and like straight up just like dirt and earth, and like rows and rows of large and small wooden crates. And directly opposite the entrance in a cage is the super cyclone. And as soon as he sees you guys, he puts his fingers up to his lips and he's like, shh.
It just spits everywhere.
You heard me?
Is the cage like off the floor? Is it like
Nope.
a hanging cage? It's on the
No.
floor.
It's just on the, oh, yeah.
And there's nobody else in this room?
No, not that you can see. I mean, roll senses, roll intelligence.
I'm going to immediately turn invisible.
Oh, that was terrible.
Senses.
Oh wait, no, intelligence. So that ends up as a 19.
36 senses.
I think we're under.
Maybe.
Wow.
25.
Cool. What was yours, Daniel?
36.
36? Okay, cool. So are you all just in the entrance of this area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
How far away is he?
It's about 100 feet. Like, it's a big old cavern. Daniel, you think maybe it feels like there's someone else in here, but you can't see anyone at this point from where you
So
guys
you
are standing.
you just hear this disembodied voice. I think there's someone else here.
Yeah, the super cyclone like beckons you guys over,
I'm gonna get him. And I teleport to him.
and he's like, "You guys came to save me? Wow, you guys are really good friends.
Andrew, we got your hat.
Thanks. It's my fourth favorite hat.
I know it's your fourth favorite hat. We got your inhaler too.
Oh, good. I really need that inhaler. I'm really nervous.
So wet.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. But guys, it's not catastrophe. There's last year there's a runaway camper, and it's her. She trapped me in this cage, and I can't use my powers in it.
Kid?
Yeah, it's a runaway. Well, she's not like our age. She's a little bit older than we are, but like she trapped me in this cage.
like
she said I
12?
was a security risk. No, I think she could drive if she tried.
Okay, has everybody joined us at the cage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it just like a regular lock?
It's like a locker lock. Like it's not like super. It's like a code locker lock.
So it's like a combination lock?
Yeah.
I take out Melvin and bang the lock with it and I break the lock open.
Well, roll a strength contest for me there, sir.
Does Melvin have his own character sheet with
You're
strength?
gonna use your nat.
I'm just trying my
Damn it!
to break
Ah.
Andrew out of
You for some reason it seems to be the worst locker combination lock to ever exist. It's really old, so it just like snaps. And Melvin glows a little bit, but you don't know why. And then Super Cyclone, he's still in the cage. He just points up there. He points up to behind you guys, kind of higher up in the cavern. And you all turn around, and it's a girl in her late teens. She's high up in the cavern in a ledge that would have been blocked. That's why you couldn't see her earlier. And she jumps off of the ledge, and about 10 feet up, her fall slows, and she lands lightly on the ground. She has long, dark hair. It's held back in a messy braid, showing off a silver braided band across her forehead. Her shirt is like pretty muddy and old, but you can tell that there's definitely a Camp Powers logo on it. She looks at all of you, and she said, "You shouldn't have come here."
We shouldn't have kidnapped our friend.
Well, I had to. He was going to tell everyone that this was here.
I'm still invisible. I'm slowly moving away from the group and like out to the side.
Okay.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
My name is Leah, but that's I shouldn't have said that. It's not important. I found the hideout last summer, but I've had a lot of help and I've learned a lot. More than I learned at Camp Powers anyway.
So there's other people here?
Not right now. She left.
Who left?
Well, Catastrophe.
She's real?
No.
Yes?
No, you didn't hear that from me. Look,
You're not very good at keeping secrets, are you? You should tell us everything.
Ah.
No. Whatever you do, don't tell us everything. Wink.
Yeah, we don't want to know anyways.
No, we don't want to know.
No, not at all.
she like looks really uncomfortable. She's like you could tell like she hasn't probably maybe talked to a lot of people recently. And she's like, I can't. I have to deal with you guys now. Like you came here and no one can know about this place. And with that,
we promise not to tell anything.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, baby.
You really want to fight a couple of 12-year-olds?
I'm 11.
Well, I'm 13, but still. I met in the middle with
It
you.
averages out.
Yeah, it averages out.
23.
I got an 18. Ooh, I
Well,
got an 18.
one at a time. Pop rocks.
21.
Dang. Seance.
18.
Screech.
23.
Oh my god. And velocity.
12.
Ew.
Ew.
All right. Screech, you're up first. You see her. She has a staff in her hands as well, and she raises it up.
So the entire time she's talking, like I've been walking out to the side, but then also walking like right up next to her.
Okay.
This seems like a good time to use a nat 20.
Okay.
So roll to hit with a nat 20.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I'm
you
just
hit
gonna scream in her ear from right next to
her.
her.
Ah.
Just leave us alone.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Roll for damage. So max damage is how much?
9.
Okay.
So 1d8 plus 1 plus.
Is it 9 or is it because you get +2 for me and +1?
So you get
Oh.
+3.
So it'll be 11. Oh, plus 3, 9, 12, plus 4, 16, 15, 18 damage.
8. Whew.
I screamed 18 damage into her ear.
Ooh.
We get inspiration for damage rolls too.
Yes.
Yeah, I could
Oh,
see
my damages would have been so much better.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
If I
at
knew
the end
that.
of the last fight.
I always forget about that one as well.
And she also, again, can't interact on her until her next turn.
Nice.
Hold up. Please pause. What? What's the effect?
Can't interact until next turn.
Cannot take any of the interact actions. Okay, cool. She can
Yeah,
still
yeah.
attack, but she can't like interact
Yes.
with. Okay, cool. All right, Pop Rocks, you're up.
Hey, it's Pop Rocks. Before I attack, I'd say, why are you here? Why aren't you at home with your parents?
They didn't want a kid with superpowers. It's very expensive, didn't you know? Camp, very expensive.
So before I do this, do you really want to fight?
I can't. I have to.
Okay,
You guys, what? Because you guys are gonna keep this place a secret?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think this place is really cool.
Well, that kid, and she points at Andrew still in the cage. He said he'd tell everyone. And Super Cyclone just kind of like shrugs. He's like, "It's really cool. We should all know about this place." What'd you roll? You rolled an at 20.
20. So, oh dear.
Oh my god.
20.
How much damage are you doing right now?
34.
That's spectacular. Lee,
It's 20
horrible.
It's 20 off the max, and then the rest there.
Mm-hmm.
But as I'm doing it, I'm saying, sorry.
All right. Okay. Well, it's her turn next. And you see what's she gonna do? She hits her staff on the bottom of the staff on the floor. And right in front of the cage where the majority of you are all standing except for Barney, a gravity well is created. So 10-foot diameter gravity well. Any targets with C tier strength or below is pulled towards the center, taking... What's the wrong dice? Taking 9 damage.
First damage of the night.
With disadvantage on your next turn, and you're unable to utilize movement while in this space.
That's just the girls and Andrew, correct?
Yes. You're not in there? Or you rolled to
Um,
order? Yeah. Awesome.
Do I have C tier strength? I don't know.
I don't think you have
No,
I have
you
12.
do not. No, you
I
don't.
have
Sorry,
12.
how much damage was it, Em?
9 damage.
And we have disadvantage on movement?
Yes. You're
Okay.
I don't think you can move at all. Disadvantage completely on your next turn, and you're unable to move when you're in there.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, she floats up in the air about 10 feet. Up in the air. And then it is Seance's turn.
I'm gonna magic blast her using my nat 20. My crit 20.
You guys are killing me.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would be already a d20 worth of damage,
Okay.
right? Do I roll again?
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yep.
Plus 15?
Yeah.
So 35 damage.
Ooh. Dang.
And then I roll my d4, and that's a 4. So she is shocked and has a disadvantage on power activation.
Yeah, all right. So you blast at her, and she does like a backflip because she was in the air, and then falls as well, out of the air, and
Is her
away.
concentration broken? Sorry.
Yes,
Go
it
ahead.
is. Yeah, so you guys can move now. But she's
is
further
she
away
s-
from you guys as well.
Is she still alive after 3 nat 20s in a row?
Yes, because I knew this would happen. Yes, excellent. It's a Super Cyclone's turn. Everybody, it's a Super Cyclone's turn.
Yes.
Yay! He's gonna come out of his cage.
He's
Um,
doing just
Feeling
fine.
just fine.
He's doing just fine.
Oh, God.
I can't.
It was only a kid.
It
It was only a kid.
Anyway,
Sorry.
He is going to cause some freezing rain to happen in this cavern. which would hit just her, dealing 4 damage to her.
For the
He
record,
says, take that.
For the record, somebody in the Twitch chat also went, "Is he doing just fine?"
Coming out of my cage.
There's a vibe here.
Okay. Excellent.
Thank you,
Screech,
Crimnat.
it's your turn. Screech, do it up.
I'm gonna try and fly over and steal this staff out of her hands.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Strength or agility, I think.
Okay. 32.
Whew. I'm gonna use my nat 20. You can't have it.
Oh.
I'm gonna use one of my nat 20s. You can't have it. Would you like to do anything else?
This game.
I'm going to.
You moved and you interacted, so that is your turn.
Yeah, I don't think I can attack then.
No. Velocity, it's your turn.
So as soon as this gravity well starts working on Velocity, she's just like, that's my thing. And then and I'm gonna create a gravity well near her now. But I know that Barney is now over there, so I don't want to get him caught in it. So
Okay.
can I like make it in a spot where it just like pulls her away from
Yeah, so it'll just be even
without
further
damaging
away.
him?
For
It's
sure.
okay. You're gonna have a hard time hitting me.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's ridiculous. But that's just an area of effect, so you
Oh, that's true.
can you roll 1d10 fall damage for her then?
Oh, cool. It just works. And I get, was it +3 to damage?
Yes. That's
So
how that
that's
power
10.
works, right? It just works. Excellent. That's OP. That's OP AF.
I mean, it does cost like 15 SP to activate.
Yeah. It is. a lot.
So yeah, that's 10 damage, and she. I mean, I don't know what her tier strength is, but if it's C tier below,
Yeah, no,
caught
she-
in
you get-
space
she
and blah blah blah. Same
Gets
thing
pulled
happened to
into
us.
that.
Yeah.
For sure she gets pulled into that. All right. Yeah, so even she was just tumbled out of the air with the wind. Screech tried to get the staff, and now she's getting pulled back again. And it is Pop Rock's turn.
Cool. What else is in this room? Like, obviously she's been living there for.
Yeah, there's some crates around. There's actually quite a few crates. And then there's just like piles of rocks and piles of earth. But a lot of like these like wooden crates.
Does it look like if it's just one room? Is there like one place to sleep, or is there like multiple beds, or?
You can see some of the crates are open and they're filled with like, like in like Indiana Jones, like it's like all hay and stuff. It mostly looks like that kind of stuff. It does seem like in like the corner near the entrance, it does seem like a little bit more like lived in, I guess.
What about if we can tell if it looks like she's been living there by herself, or if it looks like there's been more than one person living there.
It definitely looks like there's only been one person like living here.
Listen, Leah, I think we need to get that staff away from you. I think we need to get you out of here.
No, I've learned a lot this past year, and I'm on the right side, okay?
I'm gonna try and grab the staff.
All right. Roll a strength for me.
It's not bad. 30.
I'm using my other nat 20. You can't have it.
Oh, the good news is,
I have no more.
The Elite Four member has used their full restore. We're good to go.
you need to give it to me.
She
People,
says
if you
no.
want Emily to have more nat 20s, donate. So you can have more
please,
nat
please
20s.
donate. I need more. I'm all out now. Yeah, she says like, no, it's mine. Catastrophe gave it to me. And she pulls it back away from you, and she's looking kind of rough. Like, you guys like really hit her hard. And at that point, like once you're a couple of you guys have tried to grab it now, and you can tell like on the top of it, it looks like there's like an orb on the top of it that looks kind of swirly, and it's all like brown swirly business in there. And she's looking really rough. And at that point, she says, "Fine," but smashes the top of it on the ground. And as she does that, the whole room kind of shakes a little bit. And a huge like cloud of dust comes up in front of her. And when it settles, she is gone.
Leah?
No response. You guys do hear a beep, 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 beep.
Oh, it's gonna explode, y'all.
Super Cyclone goes, "Just my watch alarm. They're gonna know that we left. We gotta go back. We gotta go.
But what about Leah?
We gotta. She put me in a cage. We
Yeah,
gotta go
because you said that you would tell everyone about this cool place.
Yeah, but she ran away from camp. We should probably tell somebody about it. But right now, we're going to get in a lot of trouble. Frank was so mad at those other kids that snuck out last night. And then I snuck out this night. And he's not going to be very happy with me.
Yeah, but they'll be fine with us because we snuck out for a good reason to look for you who had snuck out. So we're in the right.
Look, here's the thing. We just got to go back because I just don't want to get caught. My mom got so mad at me because I snuck out earlier this year at like a spring break camp. I snuck out as well. And my mom is just going to get really mad at me.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah,
Leah said something about an escape route that's up closer to the camp. Here, let's go. And out behind his cage, there is another door you can see. That is like a ladder straight up.
Take the ladder.
You climb out?
Let's go.
Yeah. So you guys climb up out of this ladder.
Here's the thing, guys. We can go back to camp, but I think we need to come back and get Leah later.
Yeah, I think we should. She then whispers, "I think we should tell the camp supervisors about this," as she's climbing up the ladder.
Because they're
Just
so
like looking around in
responsible.
case Leah comes back.
But if yeah, you guys are right.
I think so too.
Yeah, so you guys climb up the ladder and you actually pop up on the other side of camp, which is a little like concerning that the whole thing is right under camp. And I need either a speed or agility contest to make it back unseen.
21. Keeping in mind I'm still invisible.
Okay.
32.
Oh, I gotta roll for Super Cyclone too. Oh, he nat 20.
31.
Yeah, so enough of you guys passed, you're able to make it back. It was a group contest. And are you guys like rushing back to your cabin, or are you being kind of sneaky about it?
Sneaky sneak.
You're being sneaky about it. Cool. So you guys
Crouch
back into your cabin. And when you sneak in, you almost walk right into David Spencer is there. And he turns around and he looks at all of you guys, and you're covered in dirt and leaves and nature. And he asks right away, he's like, "Are you guys hurt at all?"
No, we were just practicing for the next flag football game.
Yeah, all right. There's
Yeah, we know we won, but we need to get more points too.
he laughs to himself. And he says under his breath, you can hear him. You make out he says like there's always a couple. He says louder to you guys, and he's like, "Just don't keep us out of the fun next time." And he heads out, and he calls back in though, "Better get out of bed fast, cabin 4. You'll miss breakfast." You all rush to change your clothes and tidy your hair, maybe or not. I don't know. What, do you guys get cleaned up for breakfast, or do you just go?
I put my hat on.
There you go.
I take my armor down and I look fantastic.
I'm scared of getting in trouble, so I at least change my shirt.
Nice.
I don't think Ariel really cares that
Fair.
much. But maybe if she sees like Barney changing clothes, she'll be like, oh, okay, fine. Just try and look a bit more presentable.
And you all head down to the dining hall for breakfast. The end.
Oh,
Yay!
We survived.
You survived. It was close a couple times. Dang. Yay. So, there we are. Thank you so much, everyone who's donated. 430 is our number. That's so exciting. Before
That's
we
amazing.
go, Izza, do you have anything that you'd like to plug at all?
Ooh, yeah, sure. Hey, I'm Izza and I'm new here, so if you want to see more of the things that I do, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at EvilCleverDog, and I also have a YouTube channel, which is also called EvilCleverDog. I'm a cosplayer and designer, so I do videos about those things. And if you're into superheroes, I have a video about making the Scarlet Witch's new headpiece from WandaVision, and I have a Miss Marvel video, so go check those out. And also starting this Friday, I'm going to be in a Spire actual play over on twitch.tv/FinTheBin. And on April 12th, my regular Quest actual play, which is over on Chromatic Chimera, on their Twitch channel, will be starting up again with season 4 of our actual play Quest, The Soaring City. So go check those things out.
Yay.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
me. It was so much fun playing with you guys. I love these kids so much.
They were so much
too.
fun.
We'll do a part 2 one day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't decided yet. What's their superhero team name?
Ooh.
Ooh.
We'll have to talk about it in the chat, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
who are watching and listening, you're gonna have to come back and check it out next time.
Awesome. So everybody who is watching, though, go check out some other streaming for survivors and donate if you can. And yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.